Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm Captain Grizz and we are heading out for our 16th patrol. Gonna go get an officer. Don't know how really difficult this is gonna be. This is the first time I've ever done this kind of mission with this update, so hopefully all goes well. Hopefully we don't stir up too much of a mess. We'll see. Okay. And the locks here. Hopefully get out shortly. I'm trying to see if the water flow changes in here ever so subtly. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. But so far in this war, it's been pretty interesting. We've had some close calls. We've had close calls with peers. We've had close calls with getting depth charged by PT boats. But we've managed to survive so far. And we've been reassigned to the 3rd Flotilla. Now, in real history, 3rd Flotilla was not here till sometime mid-1941, but we're going with it now because actually I think at this time there were actually Italian U-boats that were using this place. The sub-pins have yet to be built. So we are heading out to sea, and we are going to get this officer real quick and get back. I'm hoping this mission's going to be fairly easy, not too painful. And I don't think it'll be too big of a deal, so yeah, we'll get right to it. Okay, just kind of showing the location here. Gonna get the snorkel up. Just kind of take it easy. I haven't had any activity yet, so we're just kind of going out and just gonna take kind of more of the safe route. I'm getting the snorkel up in anticipation of going into the harbor here. I'm probably gonna have to sneak in to get this guy. We're going down to Spain, so they're neutral in this as far as we know now, so should be able to get in and hopefully be undetected and pick this guy up. I'm sure he's going to be on some kind of tanker or big ship in the harbor. We'll see. Pretty cool image there with the moon. Snorkel, I cannot tell you how important it is to get that as soon as you can. The snorkel is such a benefit just when it comes to hunting ships, sneaking into harbors, because all you got to do is pop it up, get some air and pop it down. It's such a great thing. Now, the crews that actually use these things would have probably said otherwise, as whenever the waves hit them and close the float, it caused like a pressure difference in the boat, almost blows your eardrums out, makes your eyes bug out. They have whole songs about it, how much they hated the thing, but it was an absolute necessity later in the war because it actually kept a lot of people alive. So yeah, the snorkel is a very interesting tool to have on the boats, and Germans ended up getting it, I think, from the Dutch. The Dutch were trying to equip their submarines with snorkels, and that's where they got the idea from, and that's kind of like the designs they copied. Alright, I'm making my way in. So far, so good. I'm not hearing anything. I'm down below. I am using the snorkel, and I'm listening for boats. I'm not seeing anything, so that's a good news. I'm going to go ahead and put the snorkel down, go quiet, but also where no one will see me. Yeah, we'll put it down in a bit. I think I'm still far enough out. I think I'm okay. I just gotta find the location. You know, it's dark enough. I don't think anyone's gonna see the smoke. I think I'll be alright. It's probably the noise underwater I'm more concerned with. I'm looking for the ship. I'm just taking a look here. Everyone's got their lights on. Not seeing anything, nothing yet. I probably should wait more under darkness. Looks like there's the lighthouse. Should probably wait more under darkness, but I think I can get in there here in the early morning hours and get him out before they could really see me. It's very risky this way, but I don't want to wait a whole another day to pick this guy up. Still very early morning. Just gonna run over there real quick and see if I can get in and get out. Yeah, the sun's starting to come up. Okay, have we see anything yet? Gonna kind of come in real quick and kind of see. Okay, yep, that must be the ship. All right, we'll go right into the harbor. I don't really see much of coastal batteries or anything. I don't think there's anything that's a threat. I mean, it's neutral, so hey, there's a red boat over there. Well, they didn't see me. Alright. I'm gonna get up there. I may have to go board the vessel, so I'm gonna take it easy. Just get real close. Alright, I should be able to surface here and get in there and get him. Still showing dark on the clock, so let's take a look. It's an interesting mission. It's kind of the first time I've done one of these. It's pretty cool. They've added all this kind of stuff to the patch. Really neat. Boost that air up real quick. Alright, let's send somebody over. Send the captain. We only need the captain. I don't think we really need anybody else to go bring a guy over. Okay, yep, there's the ship.
What do you need, officer?
Yep, that's him. Let's get him. Okay, let's go. Alright. Going back to periscope depth. We're going to get out of this harbor before we attract the wrong attention. Always seems like it takes forever when you just want to get back down right away. Alright, we've escaped the harbor and we're on our way out. And time to go get this guy turned in. We did receive a communication from headquarters indicating that they've realized they've discovered our plan to pick up this officer and that we could run into warships or aircraft on the way back. I've alternated our route to go kind of more of a long way back to the port as they'd be sitting in anticipation. And here we are being harassed by one of these aircraft just as we left Spain. And he's closing in on us. I'm not diving. I've spent a lot of credits on upgrading our tower, so I got a lot of machine guns up there. I think I got a tier 3 tower, so I'm just going to stay on the surface and take him on, because chances are he's already radioed our position and warships are closing in, so we need to evacuate this area immediately. Lucky hit, got him down. See you later. Now, one method of attack these aircraft would do that were really sneaky during the war was they'd see the sub. Hopefully they saw it before the sub saw them, and if that was the case, they would come in and shut the engines. They'd like feather the props, and they would come in like quietly. They would be diving quietly down on the sub, and the sub oftentimes would not see them in time, and they would drop depth charges and probably get a sub. And as soon as they passed and were pulling up, they turned the engines back on. They got the props going, and they just got out of there. So that was just one of the tactics aircraft would use to try and sink these U-boats. Here we are still trying to make our way back to the port, and we are in a storm, and it's real foggy, and I cannot see. There's enemy ships nearby. Luckily they haven't detected me yet, but I'm deciding to dive the boat so that so we can try and figure out where they are. They're in the area, I just can't see them, and I'm seeing radio communications, so we'll see where these guys will listen for them. Oh, there they are. They're fairly close by, so I could have run into them. That would have been very ugly. Things could have ended very badly. Just very fortunate. But another thing here is, I think I forget to rig the boat for silent and they detect me, and then I get a good, I get chased quite a bit and get some depth charges. Oh, here they come. Yep, I forgot to rig for silent. And they sure as heck picked up on it right away. Just a Corvette. Propellers above us. I'm waiting for depth charges. Depth charges, here they come. Right, full speed ahead. Let's go ahead and change our direction. I think I'll just drive through it. He's kind of, well, no. Yeah, let's pull off. I think we're already very deep. I think the depth charges, yep, see I noticed, oh, okay, I'm not even rigged for silent. So we're gonna switch all that, get all that set up so they don't hear us. I'm gonna try and get out of the depth charge path. Probably go ahead and hop on the hydrophone and just listen to some of these depth charges going off. It's always pretty neat.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. 150 Meter.
Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi. Sonarwellen, Herr Kaloi. Wasserbomben. Wasserbomben.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Wasserbomben. Wasserbomben. Herr Kaloi. 150. Sonarwellen, Herr Kaloi. Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi. 140.
150 Meter.
Schiffsschrauben direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi. ...150.
Kurs setzen.
...140.
Easy way to lose destroyers, especially early in the war here, is just to simply get deep, stop the boat, stop your engines. They can't hear you. Make sure you're all silent, and then they basically just go away. So, pretty easy avoiding escorts early on in the war.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Tanks anblasen!
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Ich muss mich ausruhen. Zu Befehl.
Again, bad weather. Back on my way to port. Again, I continue to run into other enemy warships. They just keep popping up. So, fortunately, I do not get any real close calls. And we just make it back into port rather easily and not under attack. And just basically easy money. But I'm always worried about with bad weather going because a ship will be put right in your path and it will just wreck you. Okay, again, just trying to make my way back. We have more encounters. This is actually a foggy day out, which could be very dangerous. So far, so good. Now it's stormy again. Had a lot of storms. Okay, we got a ship here, so we need to figure out who this is. This is closer to my territory. I just wonder... Oh, yeah, that's an enemy ship. Okay. We're going to take the long way around here. Hopefully he does not find us. Yeah, they're waiting for us.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
There are many, many vessels waiting for us. It's alright, we'll just get on around him. I think he kind of detects where we are. He's heading towards us. So we're just going to skirt around him
Sehr wohl, Herr
on
Kaloi.
the surface here. Stormy weather, so I think the stormy weather will mask us pretty well.
Bestätigt.
Alright, on our way back to port. And he's off and away. Okay, we roll in August 19th, 1940. Another job well done. We didn't crash into the pier. Let's see what the mission completion is here. We know we got this new officer. And what was great about this mission is this officer is like a great HQ officer who can research anything at the base. So when he's in headquarters, he can research engineer stuff. He can you get access to Naval Academy, which does more stuff with experience and stuff with your officers. He could do any of the jobs, engineer anything. So it's actually a really good mission to do early on to get that extra research boost. It's actually a really great mission to do. Because he can not only free up an officer, but he can do anything himself. So I'm just trying to find what we could research here and just looking up the new Naval Academy stuff. Quite a bit of reputation to do it. So what's nice is with the Naval Academy, if your guys go to it, you open it up, it like your guys, your officers can learn different experiences. They can get different skills and stuff, which is pretty neat. So you kind of have some kind of a skill transfer that goes on there. Not necessarily a transfer, but they just can learn other stuff from each other, which can be a huge help if you got a large pool of officers you could put up in the academy. It's a new kind of research, which is interesting. Kind of need to get torpedoes going. Oh, look, I could throw my naval officer in there. Take care of that. Everything's researched faster. So we'll just go ahead and throw him in there. Okay, we'll have ourselves some better torpedoes here shortly.
Kapitän, das kann deine
Alright,
neue
so I'm
Crew
just
sein.
going around making sure we got the crew set up. We're going to restock the sub and everything and get ready for our 17th patrol. I want to get back into the action of sinking ships, so I'm going to take a mission off the west coast of Spain there, where I can get some fairly good reputation, get some good renown, get some good points. Ooh, that's difficulty low. We don't want that. Nope. That's an okay area, but it doesn't seem like there's large groups of ships. Here we go. I also get another officer out of this. Strong winds and stuff. You know, you get the highest credit, it's difficulty high, most reward, prestige. Perfect. So we are all set to go on our next mission. Go ahead and finish up some restock and everything, and we're going to go ahead and plot a course to get down there and just completely destroy as many ships as we can. Looking forward to this because the last few missions I've had have been kind of like getting into ports, laying mines, and other things, so this will be good to get back into the action. By this time, U-48's crew is becoming pretty battle-hardened. They've already had several patrols. So this crew, even though it's early stages of the war, it's already like amazing crew. So hopefully I can get some of these more officers cycled out and get some other different people, different skills, maybe have some different languages and stuff. Probably have to throw up some people in the academy, so promote some people up. I just need more prestige, but a lot of that prestige is being used for research. So yeah, hopefully we get a ton more renown. All right, looks like another U-boat has already radioed in that they have a new convoy they are tracking. Just got to give us a speed, which is great. Course. Excellent. Okay, so they want us to take out a ship that has basically some kind of technology or something they don't want them to get. So we gotta not only get into that convoy, identify the ship, but we have to sink it. Alright, so we've gotten in position to take on this convoy. I'm gonna look for the ship by name. Hopefully it's somewhere up front here. Hopefully I got the right position on it. It's gotta be one of these vessels here. Looks like they're in almost 2, maybe 3 rows. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get in position and take these guys out.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Jawohl.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Zu Befehl. Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
Meter.
20, 60, 80, 100. Feindlicher Zerstörer auf. Jawohl. 1 Uhr.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi. 70. Jawohl. Zu Befehl. Jawohl. 30. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Alright, so I know from the radio message these guys should be traveling at 7 knots, but I'm going to go ahead and use this destroyer here. It's usually one of the first ships. This one's not zigzagging or anything, not yet anyway. And I'm just going to make sure that the course or the speed of the convoy is not changed and that it matches what I get on the clock. To add stability on your scope, put one of your engineers on the depth steers and it will keep this boat from rocking and being painful trying to get a time. Okay, we got the time, 7 knots. All right, they're still the same. So verified that, get off that ship. Now let's try and find our target. Bring the scope up a little bit. Let the ships come up a little bit and I'll take a look. Okay, the Empire Stalwart. Alright, no, that's not it. Unknown ship. Okay. Slip behind us. There it is. Empire Panther. Okay, so it's behind us. I'm gonna have to hit it with the rear tube. So that's our priority right now. So that's the ship we really need to focus on. Okay, so let's identify it. Looks like an Empire Tower. Okay, 7 knots. I just put a random course in because I'm using the TDC. He is very close.
Rohr 5.
Rear tube, magnetic. Let's get that angle on bow, make sure we're good to go. It's a very sharp angle. Might need to wait a little bit. Let's go ahead and put the time for it. I need to get a better angle. And that should work. Verifying the range again. It's a lot closer now. The angle on bow should be tracking. Should be a lot more. We'll find out. We're going to do a comparison. Okay. Pretty much spot on. It's nice because it kind of tracks it, so you don't have to worry about redoing the angle. Okay, torpedoes away. Let's go to the forward target here. You know he's there you go, 7 knots. Course is whatever. Range is fairly close. Kind of just right there in between. Angle on bow. Go ahead and set that. Shouldn't be much to much to correction. Alright, 1 torpedo sent for both. Oh, impact! Treffer! Okay, I'm gonna put the speed up since it hit that one ship kind of in the back. Gonna add a little bit of speed to this. Yep. A little bit of depth. Okay, los. So that's our target. We hit it. Hopefully it sinks. 2 away. 2 away for this one. Hit. I wonder if it's going to slow down. If the other torpedo is going to hit it or not. Probably not. Oh, he's looking rough. Oh yeah. Good. He's at least dead in the water. See how this one does. He's burning. Hopefully he stops. I could wreck him. So there's a lot of chaos now. The destroyers don't know where the attack's coming from, so it's time to kind of exploit this chaotic moment and try and sink even more ships. Because everybody's flooring their propellers, they're making a lot of noise. It's really hard for the escorts to find where you're at right now. So it's not good. Now is not the time to be diving deep. It's to pursue the keep the attack going. So I'm gonna throw a decoy so they have something to hone in on, and I'm gonna go attack another ship. Of course, I got to get this aft torpedo out of my way. I'm reloading it right now. Okay, decoys away. Time to throw in some speed and get this other ship on the other side of this convoy here. Okay, dead in the water. People have evacuated. Excellent. Try and get that third ship before it crosses. And they're starting to come in. Hopefully I can get an attack off before they get me. Fairly close there, so I'm going to go ahead and slow down. Unlock that. There he is. Blackwater. Okay, so we know he's going 7 knots. Just throwing in a range there. Okay, that's the kind of ship he is. Course, don't care. Get a quick angle on him real quick. Oops, that was kind of a bad angle there. There we go. Okay, he's going to be red. He's going to be on the port side. Messing with the speed a little bit. These guys are zigzagging a bit, so you kind of close in to get the attack. Okay, magnetic. Everything else looks good. And loss. Okay, let's fast forward. Torpedo's a little fast, but it looks like it's going to hit. Alright, so hopefully that at least stalls him out and makes it loses him. So I already got the objective ship. They're abandoned. So what I'm doing now is kind of marking ships in case I have to leave the area and come back and finish them off.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Zu Befehl.
Kurs setzen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Rohr 3 geladen.
150 Meter.
20 Meter. 40. 60. 80. 100. 120. 140.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
21 Meter.
Tanks anbleiben.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Herr Kaloi? Herr Kaloi. Bestätigt.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Bestätigt. Wir haben ihn! Sie sinken!
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Feuer an Deck! Hüllenbruch! Sie sinken!
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Legen Sie den Kurs an. Mach sie fertig.
Feuer an Deck! Achtung! Die sinken.
All right, mission objective complete, and we've added a lot more tonnage. So I think that probably even takes care of our tonnage for the patrol area as well. Okay, we run across another ship here on patrol in the rain. I think it's flying neutral colors, so we're just going to ignore it. I'm not going to waste time even investigating it. I believe it's a ship from Argentina. So we continue several more days throughout the patrol, hoping to run into some kind of ship we can just add to the tonnage. What do we got here? A tanker. Alarm. Okay, we don't know which side this tanker's on yet. We know it's transporting fuel or oil. Can't really tell from this far. We'll have to get closer. Oh yes.
Herr Kaloy. Herr Kaloy. Jawohl, Herr Kaloy.
Gonna give it the gun. Put this thing out of its misery.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe von Schiffen festgestellt. Vermutlich ein Geleitzug.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl.
Man, we found yet another large group of ships coming on down. And I only have a few torpedoes. So
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
this is going to be problematic. I mean, I could do a little bit of damage, but it's foggy out. It's at night. It's probably a bad time to try and attack, only because we have severe limited visibility. I may have to pursue this convoy with better conditions. I think it's not worth an attack right now, but we'll see if we can see him. If not, we'll just continue to follow him.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Herr Kaloi, ein Sonar hat uns geortet. Herr Kaloi? Zu Befehl. Zu Befehl. Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Feindlicher Zerstörer auf 12 Uhr.
Legen Sie den Kurs an. Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Kapitän? Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi. Bestätigt.
It is so dark and obscure, I can't even tell if I'm looking at the water and the air. It's just such limited visibility. This is not a good time to attack. We need to get out there and wait for better conditions.
Kurs setzen.
Zu Befehl.
150 Meter.
20 Meter, 80, 100. 120, 140. Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
Seerohrtiefe.
Einblasen! Wechseln auf Dieselmotor. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl. Bestätigt.
Alarm abgebrochen! Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Jawohl.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Zu Befehl. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Sehr wohl,
Auf
Herr Kaloi.
Seerohrtiefe gehen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Wechseln auf
Seerohrtiefe.
E-Motor.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe von Schiffen festgestellt. Vermutlich ein Geleitzug. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Schneller, schneller!
Puh, so müde. Zu Befehl. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Alright, so I decided to re-engage that convoy. Now it's sunny out, we can see them, but the ships are acting weird. I don't know what's going on here, but everything's acting weird. It's like, okay, I'm charting, this is where they should be going, but the destroyer's already pointing a different direction. So what is going on? Did they get tipped off that I was there?
Kurs setzen.
Is that what this is?
Bestätigt.
Because all the ships are turning and doing crazy things right now. I'm going to venture to say that this is some kind of bug that the ships are doing this. They're like wrecking into each other, they're being stupid.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
So devs need to probably work some of that out right there. They're kind of going off towards the
Sehr
east.
wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Some are going south. I don't know what's happening. I don't see another U-boat in the area, or know of any U-boat that's in the area that would cause this kind of panic. So I'm going to see if I can engage
Schneller, schneller!
one of these targets. At least try and take it out.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
I believe we got a big ship right here. I should be able to hit it, but again, they're turning. They're moving. What do we got here? Okay, we can tanker. We should be able to hit that. But they're not following the same course, though. They're acting erratic. I'm just going to take the time, which is probably not going to be accurate because these ships are kind of turning. So maybe 7 knots. I don't know. I'm going to try to take some time off this and make sure I got the right time because I didn't get it before. This is really weird. This convoy is acting very strange. Hope the devs sort this stuff out before its full release that's coming up. Okay. Seems kind of slow. Yeah, he's turning all right. Yeah, the range is good.
Bewässern. Rohr
Send the
2.
spread at him. That speed seemed kind of slow, but he was turning, so I don't...
Rohr 2 fertig.
I don't know if this is gonna work. Should bump the speed up some, but it's at 6 knots, so we'll see.
Los!
I don't think I got it right. I don't even think I got the angle of bow right either. That was close. Close. Oh. Well, let's rack him. Get another bearing. There we go. Fix that speed.
Rohr 1 geladen.
Thought that was a little slow, but again, with him turning, I just didn't get an accurate reading.
Zu Befehl.
One of the torpedoes just went off, indicating I'm here now.
Rohr 2 geladen. Der Aal ging daneben, Herr Kaloi.
Come the destroyers, turning around.
Ausruhen.
Won't be here in time to save his friend, though.
Auf 10 Uhr. Jawohl.
I'm like bare minimum range. Yeah, it's very close.
Rohr 1, bewässern. Rohr 2,
We're
bewässern.
on our last row of torpedoes here, so we're gonna use whatever we can.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Yeah, that's about what he looks like.
Rohr 2
Los!
fertig.
This. He's a little bit going away. Torpedoes away. See the destroyer coming in. No! Boom! There we go. That big guy ain't making it back. Those secondary explosions, that should definitely take him out. They've abandoned ship. Yeah, that ship's going down. Still got some out here.
Jawohl.
Gonna take us down deep. It's basically just avoid detection. Just try and get out of here.
Rohr 1 geladen.
Man, this is so weird. Ships are acting.
Rohr 2 geladen.
150 Meter.
140. Herr Kaloi, ein Sonar hat uns
Being
geortet.
pinged. Here we go.
Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über
Right on
uns,
top
Herr
of
Kaloi.
us. Okay. Full speed.
Schneller, schneller.
I don't think he... Yeah, he didn't drop on us. Okay, let's just wait. Wait him out. I think I'm going to disengage this convoy because it's acting weird. Yeah, I think once we get out of this mess, I'm going to disengage this convoy. They're doing all kinds of strange stuff and everything, so I'm pretty sure we could find another convoy rolling in nearby somewhere where we can even inflict more damage. We'll see. Alright, so we got away from there, and we got a call on the radio here, and I'm going to go ahead and interpret it, figure out what's going on. Seems like another sub is calling us. See what he needs. Oh, okay. So they need some help. Vegetables and fruits. Do have vegetables, I don't have any fruit, I believe. Yeah, we can help them out. We'll go do that. Allows that one convoy to move on and then maybe bring something else. Okay, we reached the ship. Let's go ahead and send a party over there to give them some stuff. Give me a little bit of reputation. Alright, there you go. Mission complete. Alright, it's time to head on back. Let's go ahead and head south, back to where the trade routes are. And I'm sure we'll pick up something.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Not be long. Alright, so within the hour of leaving the other U-boat we just supplied, we've picked up another large convoy and we are stalking it. This area is... They weren't lying when the intelligence said this area's got a ton of ships. We just keep running into one large convoy after another. It's very active. Very massive convoy. I am getting super excited. It's daytime. We're in position to attack. Got some torpedoes. Let's do some damage.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe von Schiffen festgestellt. Vermutlich ein Geleitzug.
Okay, we're gonna fine tune it here. Oh, what? Oh, they switched course. It's alright. Maybe they got intelligence that a U-boat was over there, so they're trying to avoid us. But we already know where they're at. But unfortunately, it's starting to get dark. Gonna make this attack a little bit more difficult. We do got some light left. As long as we got a little bit of light, we should be alright. I'm gonna kind of close the distance here so we still do have some light to use. Get the snorkel down. Switching to electrics. Rig for silent. Alarm is on. Everyone is prepared. Okay. I don't have any info on this convoy, so I don't know how fast they're moving and stuff, but they look like the traditional 7 knots seems to be the speed. Go ahead and drawing their lines. Gonna get in between them so I can do as much damage as I can. And we will wait for the attack.
Feindlicher Zerstörer auf. Erledigt. Schaden repariert. Schaden repariert.
Oh wee! This is a massive, massive group. Now I wish I had more torpedoes for all this. This is great. Oh my gosh. Kind of went deep a little bit to avoid escorts, but I'm coming back up. I don't think I'm going to alarm them. I'm not moving. I'm not making any sound. I think I'm going to take out that cruiser. You know, I haven't taken out a cruiser in a while and I always like sinking them, so I might just hit it. Not as many torpedoes, though. I'll probably put 2 into it. We'll see. Right. First ship going by. We should be able to get the speed with that ship. Got an engineer on the depth stairs. Yeah, it's getting very dark. I can just make them out. Anyway, we'll get all the data and get ready to attack.
Rohr 1, bewässern. Rohr 3, bewässern.
Rohr 1 bewässert. Rohr 3 bewässert.
For this attack, I'm not using the TDC. The ship's a little further away, and I find using the regular in-game TDC seems to work pretty good. Oh, I had a torpedo go off. Great. But it seems to work good for these long-distance shots because there seems to be something slightly off with the TDC when I use it. So I'm kind of using this just to kind of experiment around and see how well it does. And it looks like it's pretty spot on, so you give it the right data, it does the right stuff. There we go. Boom. Okay, so we've hit it once. Another torpedo. Boom. Okay, we got serious damage. This thing's got 2 torpedoes into it. Hopefully that's enough. Looks like it's falling apart and it's sinking deep into the sea. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna make it. Oh yeah, it's done. There's not even lifeboats. Oh man. Jeez. Well, sorry. Sorry guys. Yeah, they couldn't even get in the lifeboats. Okay. So we got the cruiser done. So now all the other ships are. Looks like there's another cruiser here. We got some other ships, but we're just gonna keep pressing the attack. Do what we always do. What I love about so much about this attack on this convoy is this turns into just a wild free-for-all. It's just firing torpedoes every direction, just hitting ships, sinking ships. It was a ton of fun doing this attack.
Sonarwellen, Herr Kaloy.
Rohr 2, bewässern.
Rohr 2 fertig.
Los!
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel. 20 Sekunden. Treffer. Herr Kaloy, ein Sonar hat uns geortet.
Rohr 5, bewässern.
Rohr 5.
Los!
Bestätigt. 800.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Schiffsschrauben direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Erledigt. Schaden repariert. Schiffsschrauben direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi.
100 Meter.
90. Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi. Wasserbomben. Wasserbomben. Herr Kaloi, ein Sonar hat uns gerettet. Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi. Wir setzen hier wie aus dem Präsentierteller. Erledigt. Schaden repariert.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Jawohl. Erledigt. Schaden repariert. Zu Befehl. Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl. Schiffsschrauben direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi. Wasserbomben. 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 Wasserbomben.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
50 auf Seerohrtiefe.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Jawohl.
Schneller, schneller! Tanks anblasen! Wechseln auf Dieselmotor! Alarm abgebrochen! Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Zu Befehl.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Zu Befehl.
auf Seerohrtiefe gehen. Wechseln auf
Herr Kaloi,
E-Motor.
ich habe eine große Gruppe von Schiffen festgestellt. Vermutlich ein Geleitzug. Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Zu Befehl. Feindlicher Zerstörer auf 2 Uhr.
Kurs setzen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Rohr 1 bewässern.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Okay, we have broke contact, and we have reacquired the convoy, and I'm engaging him again just a few hours after I engaged him before, and I'm just using the last torpedoes I have to see what damage, if hopefully sneak another ship in there that I could sink, add a little more tonnage. So, really beautiful view there with the moon and ship being hit. Thing is, I think that one torpedo was not enough to put this down. It just damaged it, so we're gonna have to settle for what we got. Tubes are completely empty. It's time to head back to port, finish this mission, or this patrol, and call it a day. Alright, it is August 31st, 1940, and we have returned back to port. U-48 has once again been very successful. It's destroyed a lot of Allied shipping. No, we did not lose any crew members. No one got hurt. The ship is undamaged. A very successful patrol. Alright, so we're working on our next big award. Here's a list of all the ships that we sank. We'll take a look at the tonnage here shortly and figure out what we got. So we got some extra rewards. Alright, so about 43,000 tons. Got the officer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ships we put down. Not too bad. Too bad. Completed all our mission objectives. We got all our messages here, so we did pretty good. A lot of prestige, a lot of credits. I mean, we're in the 6 digits on the credits here, so we could definitely upgrade or do whatever we need to do when it comes to that. It's just a matter of researching it now, getting the reputation to do so. Alright, so basically we'll go ahead and refit the ship and we'll go ahead and get out on our 18th patrol. Keep working towards those that Knight's Cross with the oak leaves and the cross swords and diamonds, and because we're getting closer and closer, so figure out what mission we're gonna do. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna continue to do either the happy times or something. Keep putting tonnage down. So yeah, so far the game's working great. It has had a few bugs that I've run into. Again, hopefully before release the developers clean some of that up. But other than that, this game has been pretty amazing so far. I like the new missions. I like the different stuff that they've added to it. I can't wait to get into the later stages of the war, where things are going to become way more dangerous. So again, we're slowly progressing that way. I'd like to put a shout out for everybody who's been following my channel and watching my videos. It's been a huge help. I've really thank you guys a lot. I'm working on towards trying to get 1,000 subscribers, and I'm slowly getting there. So again, thank you guys for all your help. I really appreciate it. I hope what I'm doing here, making these videos, goes out there. It's teaching you guys not only probably some of the history of the U-boat warfare, but also helps you out with your gameplay. That's what I do this stuff for. I'm just a hobby for me. This is something I'm passionate about. I like doing videos and things on it. So again, thanks for coming to my channel. Thanks for checking me out, and I will keep the war going. Have a good day, guys.